Ah, my head. Jeez. Flipping lights hanging everywhere. When I'm not feeling terrific, I drink tea, which at the moment is like continual tea, just tea. When I'm not feeling good, it's just spectacular. The idea is this week I start construction or get pretty close to construction. Project Iron Throne. For those of you who may have just tuned in and have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, the Iron Throne from the movie The Game of Thrones. I will be making that Iron Throne, except it'll be made out of scrap metal, and instead of normal throne size, it'll be 6 meters tall. This is a rough sketch of kind of what I'm thinking, and this is an even rougher, doesn't even really make much sense sketch of all the different parts that this piece will consist of. To really get in my head, this is a first, but I'm actually gonna make a bit of a 3D model of basically the structure of this throne. So I've got some balsa wood, try and make some sort of little 3D model structure right here. Oh yes, all these lights I've got hanging around so it's bright enough to feel, man, it's like a little incubator here. I feel like a little chicken sitting here under all these lights. It's fantastic. Sandpaper. Oh god, that flipping light. I got a buttload of sandpaper online. It was like interstate, and it's like the wet and dry sandpaper, but it was from like a surfing shop. But it was like less than half the price of going to Mitre 10 down the road. Mitre 10, you need to lift your game. I tear the tag and the string off, and then I chuck my whole tea bag in because I like my tea really strong, so I just leave the tea bag sitting in there the whole time I drink it, so it just like lulls there. It's just like, oh my goodness, this is just like a spa bath. I'm just chilling in this tea. So the tea bag's doing that, right? But the first tea bag I grabbed out the packet, I tore the string and the tag, and the tea bag just tore in half. It was just like this, and tea's like everywhere. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I've killed a tea bag. He's dead, he's dying, his guts is everywhere. The tea bag broke, and it all, not heaps, but a few little bits of tea and rubbish ended up in my thing, so I think I've come up with the best way to attack this. Got the main, the core of the chair, the main, the base, the foundation. This will be the backrest of the throne. I'll have some little spots here welded where like some little pieces come down that basically slips in and then bolts together. But this will basically sit on top of the back like that. That's the idea. Triangular shape on the bottom of the backrest, triangular shape on the top of the base, and that's basically an exact match, and it just sits on top and bolts like that. The next task will be is to take this, replicate this to the actual size we'll be making it, 6 meters tall, out of heavy steel tube. And then once I've replicated this in the proper proportions out of steel, then I can work on the little pieces that like each corner has like flares that come out. They'll all be made separately, so that'll be the next part, doing the flares. And then basically the idea will be somehow to fill this structure up so it's not like a skeleton like this, but it'll look like a solid piece, so heaps of individual little bits, and just fill it up and make it look real tough, real like throne-like. My battery's flashing. I'm gonna run out of battery. Like this video if you like the video. Oh, blooming lights. Oh, now I can't. Ask me questions, say g'day, subscribe, join the YouTube fam, the family. Plenty more to come.